Yeah, hello. It's long ago that I don't post a video, but today I think it's good. After a long while now, it's day 46 here in Spain after lockdown. So I think, and I'm sure that this Saturday we can go out for a run to do some exercise. Luckily, this week we could also go outside and have a walk with my daughter. So today I wanted to talk about India, Russia, and also Brazil. These three big countries are now taking over the lead in the world in terms of daily death and daily new infected. And also a specific look on Germany. Is Germany lying? I will explain that further during this video. There's some really strange things I observed in the recovery data, and I want to share this with you. Well, first of all, look at the daily evolution, development of the numbers. You can see the United States is still high, both daily deaths, almost 2,400 here. You can see that, and still close to 30,000 new daily infected. It will keep us for a long time with high daily death rates, while the European countries are through the bench, tending to drop both on the daily death and the daily new infected, with an exception. Spain jumped up yesterday with 2,000, surprisingly, basically due to the massive testing the government is now promoting. So at the same time, they're testing people that are healthy. These people are obviously directly declared as discharged, so this has no impact really on the also on the statistics. But we also see a jump in of 152 in a daily death, so we have to observe this trend. The trend still is positive, going down. UK is still close to the 1,000 daily deaths. Yesterday 900, the day before yesterday, sorry. So we have to continue to observe still also high new daily infected, close to 4,000, while Germany is dropped yesterday 35 down from 188. And the daily new infected report are also smaller. France is in the lower 400s and very low new daily infected. I don't know if that's really the number. Maybe there's some mistake in the reporting. 2,000 down in one day to 500 doesn't seem realistic. Then look at Russia, Brazil, and India. You can see that Russia doubled the number of daily deaths from 47 to 105 in 2 days only, close to the peak. While I speak, there are over 7,000 daily infected today. So tomorrow this number will go up. There's a new peak for the daily new infected for sure, and I also expect this number to grow further the next weeks. Brazil hit a new peak in daily deaths with 522 2 days ago, now 448, and also again a new peak, 6,460 new daily infected. So these two countries are really worrying and picking up. Russia and Brazil, and India has also hit a new peak in daily deaths, while the number is still low. But the tendency, as you will see, is in all the three countries is growing. So let's have a look on Germany now. So what's going on in Germany? It's something very strange. Is Germany so disciplined that they can just keep the death rate at 5%, or are they just manipulating the numbers? So this is a very strange graph. You can see these numbers are taken from Voltometers info, from the public numbers. So what you see when Germany starts reporting on COVID, the death rates goes quickly up to 25 and over 25%. Then all of a sudden, in 2 days, the death rate drops from 24 to close to 5%, and it stays there. It's just a straight line since the 24th of March until today, the 29th of April. So how is that possible? Let's have a look at this, and I will try to explain you what's going on there. So the formula is very simple. The death rate is expressed as the number of accumulated deaths divided by the number of outcome. So the outcome is the sum of the accumulated deaths and the accumulated recovered, and that is 5%. So if you want to keep that stable, that number, what you have to do is either to manipulate the accumulated death number or the recovered. So what we do is very simple. We can just adjust the number of daily recovered because nobody will ask about it so much. So you report the daily deaths correctly, but then adjust the accumulated recovered so you get close to the 5%. Let's check this. So I have the numbers here. So from 9th of March, when Germany reported the first daily death and was already reporting new infected, you can see these numbers, the new infected, they go up constantly, correct. 4,005, 2,005, 4,000, up to 6,600. These are this is the real data from the 9th to March, 9th of March to 26. And you can see that the daily deaths are going up. So what is strange if we look at the recoveries? The recoveries are very low through the bench until the 23rd compared to the new infected. And then all of a sudden we get 2,837, 24th, surprising. Then we drop again to 2,257. And then we jump again to 2,000. So that is a change here. You can see that is strange. And then continuing every single day, you can see the numbers are quite high, the recoveries. 4,200, 2,600, then round numbers coming up here. Then all of the zero, 7,300. You see when the deaths go up, then the recoveries go massively up. 10,000 recoveries in one day here, 6,000 day after, and so on. So what's happening here? So let's compare this with other countries. They have also death rates and they have the numbers, the public numbers for Spain, France, Italy, and China. Let's look at the curves. You can see that no single country has a straight line and that the death rates are, in case of Spain, declining. They're now under around 20%. Yeah, you can see in Italy the death rates getting closer to 25%. In France, it's still far over 25, now declining slowly. And China took them also long time to get close to the 6% where they are now. So let's see these. You can see these are curves. There's no straight line. So Germany, yeah, has really the world record in getting down from 27%. Oh, well, when they started reporting, in only 2 weeks, Germany was down at 5%, and they still stood. That's all unbelievable. So you tell me, I don't know, just my question, how is that possible? So Germany should explain what's going on here. Well, yeah, we see Brazil, Russia, India clearly picking up very strongly, new peaks in all three countries. So it's a worrying evolution. Very big countries still growing. Even if they have locked down India, you can see India is growing slowly, but it's still growing. And they have new peaks, had new peaks in both. Well, the new infected not. We had the peak here, day 23, you see, after the 200 infected. But the daily deaths are picking up now. In Europe, the trend stays positive. There's nothing else to say. UK is struggling. They are still very high. The day before yesterday, were close to the 910 from the peak, 987. So they're still struggling here to get the daily death numbers down. And the other countries are looking positive. Here's Brazil. You see curves, both for daily new infected and daily deaths. It's picking up, so the growth is clear. The same is true for Russia, now at 105 daily deaths, more than doubled in 2 days. And the daily new infected also new peak. And that, as I told you today, over 7,000 daily new infected. So the trend is also here upwards. And India, you can also see that the curve is intact. The trend is going up. The daily deaths are on new peaks. And I expect also new infected to see new peaks in the next days. Well, this is the peak variance. So what I did here is just to show you. I wanted to compare all the countries and just plot here since the lockdown, when are the peaks reached for daily deaths. So you can see the first one to reach the peak for daily deaths was Italy, followed by Spain. Then this was Germany. So 2021, then very much later France, day 29, then Brazil and Russia now day 30, but still growing, so that will move likely to the right. China, day 32, and then very late here, India, but India also, I expect this to also move over there. So the window is widening, so it takes more days to reach the peaks for several countries, especially the ones that had no clear lockdown strategy. United States, I think they were here also. Yeah, that's United States. Sorry, together with Brazil, that was day 30, and that was China and Russia so far. And this is here, this is India. So we have to wait how this window will widen more. So that means also that the whole pandemic will is still moving around the globe for a longer time before we can get back to normal. Yeah, then just don't forget, I wanted to share this with you. That was the 17th of March. I took that picture, the screenshot. We had 185,000 cases. That is still the China curve here, 7,000 deaths. And today we are here. So today we are 3.2 million. It's April 30, so it's 6 weeks since this first screenshot. We are at 228,000 there. So it's really, you can see it here. That's a pandemic, and it's in only 6 weeks' time. We have multiplied by almost 20 the number of infected, and the deaths much more. Okay, that was it for today. Thank you very much. I wish you a nice evening and afternoon. Take care.